Je suis très heureuse de vous accueillir ici. Merci infiniment pour votre présence parmi nous à cet événement très important. C'est pour la première fois dans quelques instants que le drapeau tricolore arménien flottera au cœur de la capitale fédérale à Berne. Donc un grand merci encore de votre présence, un très grand merci encore de votre présence, monsieur le vice-président du Conseil fédéral. Et donc j'ai l'immense honneur d'inviter maintenant les deux chefs des diplomaties de nos deux pays de monter le drapeau.
Wow. Quel honneur. Voilà. Wonderful. Thank you so much. You have a wonderful coat, yeah?
C'est une journée véritablement historique qui fera date dans l'histoire des relations entre l'Arménie et la Suisse. Pour la première fois, l'Arménie ouvre sa représentation diplomatique à Berne, au cœur de la capitale fédérale. Cette inauguration revêt une dimension plus particulièrement symbolique puisqu'elle se tient en présence des chefs de la diplomatie de nos deux pays. Ceci témoigne de l'importance que l'Arménie et la Suisse accordent au développement de leurs relations et à l'approfondissement de leur amitié. Nul doute que l'ouverture de cette représentation diplomatique dans la capitale fédérale constituera une nouvelle étape dans les relations bilatérales qui lient l'Arménie et la Suisse, dont nous célébrerons le 35e anniversaire dans quelques mois. C'est donc avec une immense joie et un profond honneur que j'ai le privilège de vous accueillir aujourd'hui tous pour cette très belle occasion. Sans plus tarder, j'ai l'immense honneur d'inviter le ministre des Affaires étrangères de la République d'Arménie, Son Excellence M. Ararat Mirzoyan, et puis Son Excellence M. Ignacio Cassis, vice-président du Conseil fédéral et chef du département fédéral des Affaires étrangères, de prendre la parole. Your Excellency, Minister Mirzoyan, the floor is yours. Thank you.
Dear Federal Councillor, dear Ignacio, Excellencies, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, today we stand in Bern to celebrate the opening of the Embassy of the Republic of Armenia in the Swiss Confederation. Well, we have developed solid political dialogue through our traditional diplomatic presence in Geneva. relocation of the bilateral embassy to the capital city marks an important step in our bilateral relations and symbolizes our shared commitment to further strengthening the friendship and cooperation between our two nations. This new embassy will serve as another home for Armenian diplomacy in Switzerland, but it also will serve as a bridge connecting stronger our governments, our institutions, our businesses, and most importantly, our people. But allow me first to express my deep appreciation to the Swiss authorities for their support and above all, dear Mr. Federal Councillor, for your personal engagement and emotions and presence here today with us, which gives particular significance to this ceremony. I would also like to thank all the guests present today, representatives of the Swiss government, members of the diplomatic corps, our partners, friends, for joining us in celebrating this very special day. Dear colleagues, diplomatic relations between Armenia and Switzerland were established in 1992, shortly after Armenia regained its independence. Over the past 3 decades, our partnership has steadily developed across political, economic, humanitarian, and cultural fields. Our political dialogue has been strengthened through numerous reciprocal visits, meetings between the highest authorities of our countries. Close cooperation across a wide range of sectors, both bilaterally and multilaterally, as well as active inter-parliamentary engagement, including through parliamentary friendship groups, has further consolidated the ties between Armenia and Switzerland. Today, relations between our two countries continue to develop dynamically. We see great potential to further expand our cooperation in areas such as innovation, high technology, education, sustainable development, and trade. Switzerland's excellence in science, engineering, finance, combined with Armenia's rapidly growing technology sector and human capital, creates promising opportunities for mutually beneficial cooperation. Armenia is committed to strengthening democratic institutions, promoting economic development, and contributing to peace and stability in our region. I believe that this is also a shared vision for our two countries, anchored in historical developments, on our shared values, and maybe most importantly, in the approach focused on the prosperous future for our citizens. Needless to say, in a world facing many complex challenges, stronger engagement with like-minded partners has become more important than ever. Ladies and gentlemen, and let me conclude by my more personal and very simple note. I was here around 2 weeks ago, and every time I come back to Switzerland, it feels like home much more than in any other place we travel throughout the year, and the reason is obvious. And it is not the factors that I already mentioned, but the astonishing mountainous landscape and nature so similar to Armenia, and the traditions we believe in. Emphasizing human capital, we may also wish to pay special tribute to Charles Aznavour, who by representing our country here, he was an ambassador for Armenia to Switzerland, among other activities you might be aware of. So, in a nation that was also familiar and dear to him, he embodied with dignity and humanity the living bond between Armenia and Switzerland. Once again, I'm expressing my sincere gratitude to you personally, dear friend, to all our Swiss partners for their friendship and contribution, and I also thank everyone who contributed to making this day possible. Thank you very much. And now I yield the floor to my dear friend, Federal Councillor.
Voilà, Monsieur le ministre, Madame l'ambassadrice, Monsieur le président du groupe parlementaire d'amitié suisse, Mesdames et Messieurs, ce sera aujourd'hui un petit discours en anglais, mais ce sera la dernière fois que je parle anglais dans cette ambassade qui est membre de la francophonie internationale. Donc, soyez les bienvenus en Suisse. Minister, dear colleague, dear friend, dear Erat, It's such a pleasure to welcome you today live here to Bern. We already met, I don't know how many times, always New York, Geneva, somewhere in the world. And this is the first time during many years in Switzerland. And I very much look forward to visit him at home in his country. This is a promise. Yeah. Absolutely. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen. Today marks an important moment as we celebrate the opening of the Embassy of Armenia here in Bern. Not just here in Bern, but here in the downtown of Bern, in the World Heritage of UNESCO. Not many countries have their own embassy in the World Heritage of UNESCO. For more than 3 decades since the establishment of diplomatic relations, Switzerland and Armenia have enjoyed strong and friendly ties built on dialogue, cooperation and mutual respect. The opening of this embassy, after many years of diplomatic presence in Geneva, represents a meaningful step forward, much like the opening of the Embassy of Switzerland in Yerevan 15 years ago. Being present in the federal capital will allow even closer exchanges with our institutions and will further strengthen the links between our two countries. I very much count on you, Madam Ambassador, to really booster these ties in the coming months. Our cooperation continues to grow in many fields, from political dialogue to economic exchange and just people-to-people contacts. The Armenian community in Switzerland also plays an important role in strengthening our ties, and I just want to also thank very much Stefan for your work here in Switzerland, because he came to me quite regularly and talk about the situation in Armenia, the situation between Armenia and Azerbaijan, and it was a steady dialogue which was very fruitful for the relation between government and parliament in Switzerland. Another important dimension of our relationship is our shared work, common work within the Francophonie. In this regard, I would like to warmly greet Ambassador Tolmajan, whose perfect command of French reflects Armenia's long-standing connection with the French-speaking world, and this is the reason why before that this will be the last time I will speak English here. Charles Aznavour, who served Armenia as ambassador in Switzerland, said once, "Mon pays, c'est la langue française." Through his music, texts and songs, he built bridges between cultures. He carried both Armenia and the French language to audiences around the world, including here in Switzerland. Switzerland and Armenia have a remarkable historical heritage. Armenia's history stretches back millennia, and its ancient shrines stand as powerful symbols of resilience and continuity. Switzerland, too, preserves early alpine monasteries that have shaped our own cultural landscape. These places remind us that both countries draw strength from an extraordinary continuity while looking towards the future. Dear friend, dear colleague, speaking of the future, we commend the concrete steps taken by Armenia and Azerbaijan towards peace. While the wider regional stage is currently marked by concerns and uncertainty, the prospect of open borders and increased connectivity in your neighborhood is encouraging and is needed. As chairman in office of the OSCE, I attach special significance to the ongoing efforts for peace, for security, for stability in the South Caucasus and beyond. Dear friends, the opening of an embassy is in many ways similar to moving into a new home. It creates a place where dialogue can flourish and where partnerships can grow. Even with the carpet shop in first floor, where we see, I guess, one of its pieces here just in front of me. In many traditions, a new home is welcomed with bread and salt. Bread represents stability and continuity, while salt brings flavor and traditionally protection. In this spirit, I warmly invite you all to share bread and salt with us, and I wish Armenia, the ambassador, minister, the government, the country, and this embassy a flourished future and good connections to Switzerland. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Half for you, half for
Thank you so much.
all the best. This is my strength. Für dich auch und alles Gute für deine Arbeit. And for the Lady of Communication. Many congratulations, all the best.
Now we're done.
Bravo, bravo. Voilà.